Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Annovella. Today is Wednesday, and that means I do my midweek check-in. I will talk about the books that I've read so far, the books that I am reading, and the book that I'm planning to read. This will only take a couple of minutes, don't worry. So I read Sorrowland by the River Solomon. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it so much that I will talk about it during my deep dive on Friday. So I'll keep you posted. What I did read and I want to talk about today is Vladimir. Vladimir by Julia May Jonas is about a woman who is a professor at the university. She's about 58, I believe, and she's married to another professor who likes students, female students, a lot. It didn't bother her that much, but yeah, with the Me Too thing going on, people were talking about it, it became a scandal, and he was asked to leave the university. At the same time, she meets Vladimir, a young, hot professor who just started working at the university. And yeah, he's too hot to resist, and she madly falls in love with him. And he is married and only talks about his wife, which is quite inconvenient for her. And she invites him on a special date, and things happen. That's all I can say about this book. But although it had a lot of negative comments here on YouTube, I kind of liked it. It was very light, it was well written, it was fast-paced, it was dark, it was powerful in the sense that it really talked well about the how do you call it, the ways you can use your power, and coming from seniority, but also from the young women. It really was a very interesting melting pot of different topics. Was it very intellectual? No. Was it fun, and was it easy to forget your worries while reading this? Yes, and sometimes that's all a book has to do. So yeah, I enjoyed it, I had fun reading it, I will quickly forget it, but hey, sometimes we need a sort of palate cleanser between the other very intelligent books we're reading. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. A book that was a bit more intelligent and eloquent was Devotion by Patti Smith. Patti Smith, of course, is the well-known singer, but she's also a very good author. Now, in this book, Devotion, she talks about, in 3 stories or essays, it's something in between, she talks about creativity, the drive to be creative, about inspiration, about what people would do for their art and how far they are willing to go to achieve what they want to achieve. It is a very quick read. I believe it's only 95 pages or something like that. It is very enjoyable to read. It's highly quotable. You will find the most beautiful sentences, and yeah, it was very pleasurable. Would I buy it? No, I received it, but it's definitely worth to check it out, and to yeah, if you find it in the library, bring it along. You will thoroughly enjoy it. Then I also read A Tip for the Hangman by Allison Epstein. A Tip of the Hangman is a fiction based on a real person, Kit Marlowe, who was the other famous writer during the Shakespearean times. And apparently he was also a spy. And this talks about that element of his life. I still am thinking about it. I haven't digested the story completely, so I will keep this for Sunday, for my Sunday coffee clutch, to talk about this, because I don't know yet what I think about it. I haven't made up my mind yet. It happens. Sometimes I dislike a book, and after thinking about it, I love it. And sometimes I love a book, and after thinking about it, I can't remember what it was about. So there you go. Yeah, I will talk about it later. I am currently reading this monster. It is a true monster. This is the Dutch version of Solenoid by Mircea Cartarescu. He is a Romanian author, and this is apparently his masterpiece. It is a masterpiece. But yeah, it is very bizarre. It is very abstract. It is very surrealistic or surrealist. This is a book that you can't read in one go. Not only because of the page count, 880 pages in Dutch, but it isn't a straightforward story. It's like asking somebody, what is your life about? And you wouldn't be able to to say that either, to answer that question either. So yeah, it's a wild ride to read this book. It is phenomenal and gruesome and engrossing and awful and horrible and beautiful and sexy and revolting. It's everything. So it will take a while. I will talk about it not this Friday, but next Friday, because it really deserves a deep, deep dive. So Solenoid by Mircea Cartarescu, Romanian author, very popular now on BookTube, but it's worth it. It is not a read you will quickly forget if you get through it. And then I'm planning to read, or to buddy read, the brothers Karamazov, or the Karamazov brothers. We say the Broers Karamazov by Dostoyevski. This is the Dutch version. I really think this is a beautiful, beautiful edition. Soft paper. I love this kind of paper. It's very soft and delicate, and oh, I really love this book. I bought it in the Netherlands, in Maastricht. Not the Dominicanen, but the best bookshop in Maastricht is the Tribune. You should go there. Yeah, I am really looking forward to it. I'm reading this together with Sandy from Miss Reads a Lot and Fraser from Springboard Thought. We are planning to read 50 pages a week, which is, 50 pages a day, I believe. That will take us up to Christmas to read this book. You can hop over to Sandy. She has a Discord channel where we will discuss this together with everybody. If you want to join us, please do. If you have the book, why not? It will be fun to talk about this book. So yeah, that's about it. So Friday I will talk about Sorrowland. You might have seen my introduction video. And Sunday is, of course, my coffee clutch. That's it. Talk to you later, and see you on Friday. Bye-bye.